In the quiet village of Amuku, surrounded by rolling hills and whispering streams, lived a man named Obinna. He was known by everyone as a hard worker, a man of great strength and few words. Years ago, Obinna had lost the love of his life, his dear wife, Neka. Her death had left a void in his heart, so deep that even the laughter of his three daughters, Adora, Ifioma, and Kayamika, could not fill it. His daughters were the pride of the village. Each of them had inherited their mother's grace and beauty. Adora, the eldest, was wise beyond her years, with a spirit as calm as a moonlit night. Ifioma, the second, was filled with laughter and joy, her smile as bright as the morning sun. Kayamika, the youngest, was like a blooming flower, delicate yet strong, with a heart full of kindness. As the years passed, suitors from far and wide came to ask for the hands of Obinna's daughters in marriage. They offered wealth, land, and promises of love and devotion. But Obinna turned them all away. He refused to let his daughters marry, his face always set in a grim line whenever the topic arose. The villagers soon grew restless. They couldn't understand why Obinna would deny his daughters the chance to build their own families, to bring honor to the village by marrying into good homes. Whispers filled the air of Amuku, growing louder with each passing day. Obinna is selfish, one villager said. He has no right to keep those girls from their happiness. He must still be grieving his wife, another offered, trying to understand. But it's been so many years. He can't hold on to the past forever. One evening, the village elders called a meeting. The gathering was held under the ancient Irako tree, where decisions were made for the good of the community. The head elder, Mbakwe, stood tall and spoke with a voice that carried authority. Obinna, he said, looking directly at the man, you are a father, but you are also a member of this community. Your daughters are now of age, and it is their right to choose their paths. Why do you deny them this? Obinna's eyes darkened with pain as he looked around at the crowd. His voice was quiet, yet firm. I lost my wife, Neka, because of marriage. She died while giving birth to our last daughter, Kayamika. That pain has not left me. I am afraid that if my daughters marry, they will suffer as she did, or worse, they might leave me all alone in this world. A murmur spread through the villagers. Some understood his fear, his pain rooted in the loss that still haunted him. But others shook their heads in frustration. Mbakwe spoke again, softer this time. Obinna, love is both joy and sorrow, but to live in fear is to rob your daughters of their own lives. We cannot change the past, but we must not let it shackle the future. Your daughters deserve a chance at their own happiness. Obinna's daughters, who had been silent all this while, stepped forward. Adora, the eldest, took her father's hand. Papa, she said gently, we understand your fear. We miss Mama too, every single day. But we also know that she would want us to live, to love, and to grow. Ifioma and Kayamika nodded, their eyes pleading with their father. We will always be your daughters, no matter where we go, Ifioma said. But we need to live our lives fully, Papa. Obinna's resolve began to crack. He looked at the faces of his daughters, at their strength and determination. The same strength that once shone in Neka's eyes. He knew that holding them back was not protecting them. It was only imprisoning them. With a heavy sigh, Obinna finally nodded. You are right, he said, his voice thick with emotion. I cannot let my fears steal your futures. If you choose to marry, I will support you. I only ask that you choose wisely and that you never forget your father's love. The villagers erupted in cheers, and for the first time in many years, a smile touched Obinna's lips. Though the pain of losing his wife would never truly leave him, he knew that he could not let it shadow the lives of his daughters. In the heart of Amuku, under the ancient Irako tree, a new chapter for Obinna and his daughters began, one filled with hope, love, and the pro.